talking about exceptionally tender, exceptionally juicy. And our original 10-pack, which cost more than our value tonight, is a customer pick. And now we've got a brand new configuration of these stunning 6-ounce boneless pork ribeye steaks. Wow. Now we've got a couple of options for you, so hang with me on this one. The first one is, do you want 8 of the 6-ounce ribeye steaks? That's one option. Then we have a package of 16 6-ounce. Now I will tell you, the 16 is the better value. Instead of just $9 off, you're getting $19 off. So it's a much better value than when you go up to the larger 16 count. So the bigger is the better in this case. They come all individually packed. You get his beautiful spice rub that actually works on these, or chicken, or beef if you'd like to. It is a fabulous package for some of the best meats you'll ever own. Now, you can also do this. You can choose, do you want the 8 count or the 16 count? Do you want them to ship right away, or do you want them delayed a little bit? Would you like them delayed until later in April? Well, that's another option for you. And then finally, if you want to keep getting this luxurious restaurant quality value, you can lock it in tonight on our auto ship on both options. So definitely check that if you want to keep getting some of the finest meats you'll ever have. And guys, this isn't your grocery store pork, not even close. He'd probably laugh. He will laugh at me when I get him on the air with me, because this is the kind of pork, this is the kind of boneless ribeye pork steaks that they serve in only the very best restaurants in the world, the very best. And that's what's so awesome about what he's done for us tonight. All right, but the day is coming to a close, and Chef's gonna be here for the whole hour. So let's go high above Gwen, his famous butcher shop and restaurant in LA. And of course, Chef Curtis Stone, you've seen him on multiple television shows. He is not only a brilliant chef, you've seen him all over TV, he is a fabulous husband and a fabulous father. How do you like that, Chef?
Oh, what an intro. Thank you so much. How you doing?
I'm good. I miss you so much. I'm so glad to see you tonight.
I know. Well, we're glad to welcome you to Los Angeles. We are in our test kitchen up above Gwen. You know, it's an interesting part about my story, Suzanne. I started as an 18-year-old cutting meat in a butcher's shop, and I loved it. And then I fell in love with cooking too, and I ended up a chef. But I've always loved the art of butchery. And, you know, 5 years ago now, I opened my first butcher shop here in the US. It's called Gwen. And what I do for a living is I go and meet farmers and I talk to them about their processes. And I find the very best meats all over the world, by the way, not just here in the US. This is the most unbelievable product. It is a pork ribeye, exactly the same as a beef ribeye. You can see that gorgeous color that we've got on the outside. But what I'm really interested in showing you is what I have going on the inside, because when you see what I can do here, I'm gonna literally lift this up. I'll show you how juicy and succulent these, I mean, look at these pork ribeyes, my friends. Now, this isn't a pork chop. This isn't some like schnitzel. This is a big, thick ribeye steak, and it happens to be pork and not beef, all right? You are gonna fall in love with it like everybody that's had it. It gets 5-star review after 5-star review, and for very, very good reason. Now, if you want me to show you what part or what the primal that it comes off, let me do it. It's right here. What we do is we take a ribeye steak. Now, this is, of course, beef, and this is, of course, pork, right? Now, the ribeye steak, this is the prime rib, and then that's the steak that we cut from the prime rib. Over here, we have the prime rib of pork, and then this is what we cut. So you'll see beautiful marbling in the pork, beautiful marbling in the beef. Now, the beautiful thing here, of course, is it eats moist, rich, and absolutely wonderful, Suzanne. I'm gonna stick this back. Oh, thanks, Matt. Go and grab that for me. And I'll show you all the different things you can do with it. I'm cooking kebabs over here. I've got some incredible stuff in the air fryer that I want to show you, because you can dice it, you can slice it, you can cook it as a steak. There are just so many wonderful options. I've got a brand new toy for everyone to play with, Suzanne. It's an air fry steamer. It steams, it air fries, and then it also steams and then air fries all in the one cycle. But what I've done here is I've used it as the air fryer, and have a look at these incredibly crispy little pork tenders,
nice.
I call them. So yeah, we just slice them up and then we put them into some beautiful breadcrumbs.
Hey, Chef.
Okay, so you get crispy on the outside. Oh yeah.
Chef, 1 second. If you guys want the air fryer, this is another thing I asked my producer to actually bring up in the show. It's $80 off tonight. That air fryer that's multi-purpose he just showed you, we're gonna pop the item number up. Again, we're not gonna do a big look at it, but read the reviews on it, and tonight you're getting a sensational value. Sorry, Chef, I wanted to make sure people knew that that air fryer was actually on sale tonight. That's huge.
It is, it's available, yeah. No, thank you so much.
Sure.
It's a beautiful new product, brand new technology. You've never seen it before. But look at this, even when I cook it crispy like this, can you see that juiciness? I mean, look at that. So you get crispy on the outside, perfectly succulent and juicy. Even these super crispy pieces, still perfectly succulent and juicy on the inside. Now, go read all the 5-star reviews. Of course, it's a customer pick. And you say, well, how is it so juicy? Why is everyone raving about this incredible juicy pork? Let me show you something. Even if I use my electric knife, this is my cordless electric knife, have a look at how this just falls apart. And I'll give you my secret. We brine it. We brine this pork. It makes it super tender. In fact, let me just show you a piece. I'll pick it up. It's nice and hot. But don't worry, I've got fingers made of asbestos because I've been touching hot things my entire life. Look how it just falls apart. And the flavor, Suzanne, is what gets everybody every time.
Hey, Chef, Chef, you know what?
Wow.
If you ever commit a crime, they'll never have a fingerprint. There you go.
That's a good point.
Hey, let me give an update, Chef, really quick on this too, guys.
Sure.
First off, we can't eat on the air, but it doesn't say I can't not eat off the air. So I went and said, look, you know, pork, how many of you got pork from the grocery store? And you cook it, it's really dry and it's all chewy. This is so different. It literally, no lie, melts in your mouth. And you're just like, oh yeah, it's pork. No, you gotta understand. For most of us, you've never tasted pork quite like this. Unless you've been to a 5-star restaurant where just a medallion or two can cost you, you know, hundreds of dollars. Here's why I want you to try it. Chef would never, ever, ever, ever put his name on anything. I don't care if it's a pot, a pan, spices, whatever, meats. He would never stake his impeccable reputation, all the 5 stars he has across the board, and give you bad meat or give you something that you wouldn't be happy with. I've got to tell you, it is an experience, and I'm literally such a nerd, I've got goosebumps, but it's an experience unlike any other pork you've ever had. So if you're thinking, well, I love pork, but I've had bad pork all my life. It's always dry and nasty. This is completely different. This is the type of pork that he would serve actually in Gwenna's Butcher Shop and that Lux restaurants would offer. And most of us, honestly, Chef, have not had this level of quality. We don't know what to expect, actually.
Oh, yeah, I totally get it. Look, I've just sliced up all of that pork, and then watch this. I throw it down in here, and I add it to my pasta sauce. Now, it's a really beautiful way to stretch it out. Now, when I say stretch it out, I'm talking about one of these pork ribeyes feeding 2 people, right? Which means instead of it being $5 a portion, it actually goes to $2.50 a portion.
Wow.
So when you mix it with the pasta and the veggies, it becomes extremely affordable. A couple of new items for you tonight, you guys. I've got these incredible cream spinach and also mashed potatoes. Thanks, Matt. Now, the mashed potatoes are actually, look at this. I mean, watch them just fall out of my DuraPan. By the way, guys, that 11-piece set, look at that. I mean, isn't that so cool? So it works every single time with my DuraPan. So yes, you can pick up these delicious new sides. Go to hsn.com, guys. We've got over 100 products, and I don't possibly have enough time to show it to you all, but I do want you to check it out. Now, I'm going back to my air fryer. Oh no, where's my schnitzel, Matt? In the oven. Oh, thanks, mate.
Oh, I love a good
schnitzel. I thought you were going to do it in the air fryer.
I love a good schnitzel.
Have a look at the size. Now, we pounded this one out just to give you an idea of size. I mean, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
This is one of the pork ribeyes. One. Oh, wow. So it's pounded out nice and thin, right? That's how you want a schnitzel. And then you can see, I mean, look at the size of this thing. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm cutting these into giant slices, as you can see. So you can slice up the schnitzel. And by the way, you'll get the outside perfectly crispy, but the inside will still be juicy and moist because of the way we brine it. Oh, it is so good, Suzanne.
You're so cute.
So delicious.
And guys, I gotta tell you, you can certainly go to the grocery store and just buy any old meats, but you know what? It is a sweet luxury to treat yourself to something like this. And the nice part about it is, if you went to a restaurant, ordered the same darn thing, we're talking about a meal that's gonna be, well, locally, you know, $40, $50, can't imagine in LA, or have that same kind of quality whenever you want at home. I think with our Flex Pay, which is, what are we doing tonight, guys? 4 or 5 Flex, right? Free shipping. We have free shipping all over the place tonight. This is your chance to treat yourself to it. And you know what, Chef? My husband and I, because of what's going on, we've really discovered that we're getting better meats. We want to invest in better food because we're cooking so much from home now. We rarely go out to dinner. So guys, enjoy it. This is one day, one price, one deal. That's it. When we hit midnight, the whole game changes and we're 2 hours to go and then this is over. But I want you to be okay with treating yourself because you've had a lot of pork from the grocery store. You have no idea until you try this how absolutely exceptional it is. You know, Chef, for me, it's a completely different taste experience than a traditional pork you'd find at a grocery store.
Oh, Suzanne, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't come back to me because I'm just over here enjoying myself. You know, I've got my honey mustard. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, that's nice.
Comes with this ketchup and also the barbecue sauce. You can get all 3 of those, you guys. I'm sorry to talk with my mouth full, but when it tastes this good, wow, it's so delicious. Now, just to show you one that's not breaded or pounded out, I'll cut it directly straight across. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how my knife just goes straight through it? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have to come back up here. 12, 13, 14. Like, you can see, is that 2 portions of food? Because if it is, Suzanne, you're paying $2.50 a portion. Right. Okay, now I'm going to give you a little secret. We serve this very same pork in our restaurant. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you.
Oh, come on, come on. How much is it?
You know what? Let me say this. Our most reasonable entree at Gwen starts at $48.
Oh, my gosh.
So, you know, and by the way, I don't feel like that's taking advantage of people. You're just getting a ridiculous deal right now, okay? This is something where you're getting that restaurant quality and you're getting it at a crazy price. Now, I'm going to stack them up one more time, Suzanne. It's easy for me to show you the caramelization on the outside, but not every pork chop looks like this on the inside, okay? The reason you can't find this stuff in most grocery stores, of course, is because all the best restaurants speak to their purveyors and they get their hands on it first. But because, first of all, restaurants are closed right now, so I can bring you these pork ribeyes. I mean, look at that.
Oh,
you can just see that juice. I'm not even pushing down on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so juicy. Look at that. It's just so unbelievable. I can't stack it up that high, but you can see what I'm doing. It's just so unctuous, so juicy, so flavorful. And watch, Suzanne, I'll cut a nice big slab like this, and watch, with a fork, I can just go through it, and it just breaks with a fork every single time. You know, you can tell how tender that incredible pork is.
Well, and you guys gotta remember, it come out to only about $5 a piece. The bigger the set, the better the value. So if you can swing it and go for it. So here we go. You have your choice. Do you want to get 8 of the 6 ounce or do you want to get 16? I'll have FlexPay. Everything has free shipping. It all ends tonight at midnight. You also can have them ship right away or you can ask to have them shipped later in April, which is kind of nice. The other and last option is auto ship. If you want to continue to lock in this price for as long as you stay in auto ship, you can also have that as an option, which keeps giving you our today's special value for as long as you want. And you can cancel anytime you want. I got one more offer for you too. If you get our HSN card tonight, it just started today and it only lasts a couple of days. It's the best time to get our card because if you're new to it and you apply and you're approved, you will save $40 on whatever it is that you buy that first purchase. Well, with our today's special, it's instantly $40 off. I mean, that's pretty amazing when you think about it. What is the 8-pack would be $10. If you get our HSN card right now and buy our today's special 8-pack, you will only spend $10 for 5-star beautiful restaurant quality pork. It's amazing. All right, we're gonna wrap up on this, guys. I do wanna show you the air fryer too. And Chef, can you give me about 30 seconds? Are you still hanging?